G'day time, my fuzzyites, and welcome back to Animal Crossing. As you can see in the bottom right of our screen, we have the logo dice. Yay, I'm evolving! And marking all my work. It is transparent, so things will go behind it. And so I'll adjust the transparency as we go on to see what works better for a lot of games and whatnot. Because I want it to be visible, but not like, you know, cover anything behind it that may be behind it in the odd times. But either way, it is November 18th at 4:19 p.m. And we're just gonna go. Because we got a lot of, yeah, you know? Yeah, you know. And he threw it away. Of gyroids to go through today. As well, I think there's gyroids in basically every town. One of them might not have it, but we're gonna go there anyways. Gracie and Pickland, which will be fun. So, yeah. Worked a lot more on the quick review yesterday for The Sims. I tell ya, it took me about 10 hours to get raw footage of the game for the quick review. I'm going to use only 15% of it, too. And it definitely sucks because I put it silent. So the first parts were silent. So I can't even put it on YouTube. Which sucks. What was that? Oh, Groovy was new, right? Groovy. Mini. Put two E's instead of two K's at first. What was I saying? Where am I? Where are you? What? Nope, nope, not that. I wanted the shirt down there. What was I saying? What happened? Where am I? What's going on? I legitimately just completely blanked on whatever it was I was talking about. Yeah, so the logo is prominent at least. Oh, my nose. Always something with my nose. Gosh darn it. I completely forgot. What? Oh, we were doing the Sims thing. Got like 10 hours of footage that I can't put online because I put it to silent. Because the first part was silent. Going further on into the future, I am definitely going to do a thing where I'm gonna make it so that I can post it on another site for the other quick reviews other than mini. Oh yeah, that one. Tall O. Nope, got it. Because I mean, if I'm doing the work to get the footage anyways, it'd be nice to at least be able to put it out somewhere in order to like I said before, one, so that I can make, you know, possibly in the future make money off of it. So then, you know, my work isn't just for this channel. But mostly two, so that in future, if I'm like, oh, I want some footage of The Sims, I can just, you know, get footage of The Sims. No mini sprite. What a cantankerous sort of events. Yeah, I think that'll be a good thing. Because then it doesn't just feel like I'm spending 10 hours working on a thing that I can't get any return on besides 15 minutes, literally 15, probably 15 to 20 minutes of a quick review. Yeah. Because I also looked into getting, like, the Elgato going so I could record stuff on that, and I had an idea of like, oh, I could put the Elgato on, record from the Elgato footage that I'm actually playing, and that footage wouldn't have me speaking on it, it would just have the game volume. But it does seem like after a while, the Elgato just stops recording for some reason. I have no idea why. It'll say it's recording, but it just won't. So I might, if I want to go down that route, I might need a whole new game. Which sucks. But yeah, a quick review's going. I got all the footage I'll ever need. Like I said, like 10 hours of it. Oh, I freaking missed the fishing thing again. I am bad. No, tell Timoid. Snagged by a giant shark. Do you really need to be in front of him? You do. Okay. No. But yeah. So yeah, the next game I play, well, I'll be doing that, recording the footage, making a new channel. Just to dump the footage. That way, other people who are looking for B-roll of it can also, you know, get it. I'll probably cut it up into different pieces. And maybe I'll do a thing where if anything interesting happens... I'm also debating doing another project where I, like, cut up different parts of the game... cut up important parts of the game. Like where to find items in certain games. And, you know, doing a thing like that. Help other people. But yeah, so whatever I play after Sims, which I still need to buy a new PS2, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be or not Sims, after Overlord. Overlord's the next game I'm playing. I'm pretty sure after Overlord, I am going to be playing, I really want to play Rayman. I want to play the second game in Rayman series, being the, what's it called? The learning one. I really want to play that because it's fun. It might be fun. I think it's going to be hell. Because Rayman is hell. And playing Rayman while trying to learn, woof, Lord on mercy, that's going to be some. Hi. And Wendell. 25th. Oh, that's far away. Thank you, dog. Yeah. Every item here is lost. That's a big star shirt. You want it? Okay. Besides that... Oh, really? Like you said? Okay. But yeah, Overlord's still going. Still need to play that. gonna do, as we always do, we were gonna do some recording with Tara J. Wolfie, Risk of Failure, and Polly? Mario? I don't know his YouTube name. I asked Tara J. Wolfie about it, and he hadn't got back to me. So I have no idea. But I think we were gonna do something fun. I don't know if it's not supposed to say or not. We were gonna do something fun, and then, you know, life happens. But if I knew I really need to wake up at 2. Because if that had happened, I could have done this already, and then been like, oh, well, I might as well do some more Overlord. Because now on Wednesdays, because usually it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I do main game stuff. And now Vinny, I'm playing, Mega Omoid. Hey, that's one of them. 18 left. So now we're going through that. Show me another one. Yeah. Tall. The only talls we have left are Buzzoid and Politoroid. Yeah, so Wednesdays we now I do Monster Hunter World with Pikmin, which is good. Good game to get into. Long series though, it's gonna take ages. Oh no, there's even more than I thought, which is great. Because I do need a lot more, like, oh, 18. I literally have the number. It's 18. I need 18 more. Mega Bovoid. Where are they going? Yeah, so we're playing that. Having a good time, having a good time. Yeah, if I knew Jay was gonna be busy, I could have done that. I would have gotten up earlier and been like, oh well, do Animal Crossing and whatnot. Cause I do like sleeping in a lot of days. / I have a problem. A real problem. But I didn't wake up sad today, at least. So that's good. Yeah, the weather didn't get to me that much, I guess. 3. So I'm missing 1 geoid. Maybe. It's 3, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, I missed one somewhere, probably. Oh, well. I'll find it eventually and continue having wrong numbers. I'd like to sell. Yes, sell. Alright, pick land done. Or puzzle done. Well, it took me about 15 minutes. I talked about everything in my personal life. going fine, getting things done. A quick review's on pace. For The Sims, I got the footage, and I've recorded my voice lines, and I've gotten the music for the background. So now I just need to take like 3 hours, longer probably, to like put it together. Because The Sims is also difficult. When I was going through, I kind of realized there's not much going on in The Sims, really. Like, it's usually the same things over and over and over again. So, you know, that's fun to realize. But, you know, I'll do what I can to make it interesting. Also, the fact that a lot of things are just takes a long time to progress make the game that much more, you know, infuriating. Because for like an hour or two there, I was at the end of it going like, just make the money so that I can do what I need to do. Because I need at the end you need 2,000 to rent a boat. And then you need more than that, or whatever. On top of renting the boat, you also need some stuff. And it 100% was, when you watch the video, it's on my Twitch. If you're watching from Twitch right now, you can go and watch it. But I said, like, oh, it was the... I guarantee it was the, what was it? Fishing tournament. No. What was I saying? But I said it was the strip poker table. And I was right. I was recording it, watching, went over to Debbie playing strip poker against whoever. I think it was Mother. In-game Mother. Debbie lost, took off, or, you know, go into the bikini, because that's what strip poker is in this. You go down into your swimsuit. And immediately, it was, the limo appeared in the corner. And I'm like, oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. It 100% is, feeding them the pool, and then someone stripping down for strip poker. That's what codifies as a rager nowadays. Or I guess back then, because that was 2003. So yeah, that was fun. But now that's done. It's over with now. It's done. It's over with. It's grand. We finished it. I can now focus on playing Overlord. Well, I mean, I still need to edit The Sims, but gaming-wise, it's just Overlord when that stuff comes up. And at least with Overlord, once I know where to go, I can just beeline it to all the important key places and get everything, you know? You all know? Yeah. So I think I've done everything. And like I've said for the past few days, I've been watching movies on the TV while doing stuff. Kind of side watching it, where I'll be focused on working, and then every so often I'll see. But I did finish up the Smokey and the Bandit movies. All of them are done. Because I finished... I know I talked about Country a while ago and Bandit a while ago, but now I have finished Beauty and the Bandit. Which, that one... It feels like they were just changing him into like an all-around guy who just did whatever. Because originally it was about him being a, the bandit was, to my knowledge, just a, like, distraction man for convoys of illegal goods. Because the whole thing starts with a guy betting him he can't bring beer into Texas, where it's prohibited. And Bandit's like, yeah, sure, I'll try that. For money. And Beauty and the Bandit turned into... He was part of a... he's going to be part, I think, of a motocross race or something important in town where he'd be, like, starting it off. I believe it's for a race thing. And then a girl steals his keys, gets in the car and goes. She, you find out, is wanted by a mob boss for having information, so she has to get the information to the right people to put the mob boss guy away. But on it, like, he gets his car back, gets it totaled. He needs to get back to the frickin' race, but he's not going towards the race. And then he gets upset that they're starting the race. Again, I'm just watching it out of the corner of my eye as I was doing other stuff, as I always do. But, like, yeah, you can't just be like, yeah, I'm doing something, but no, I'm trying to ski. You can't start the race without me now. So it's like, what are you going on about? You know what's going on. You know it's gonna start. It's not like you're the king or emperor, where if they start without you, they're all going to die. You're going to have them killed. So that was weird. Also, the series really likes nudists and people being naked, though you don't see anything. Because at least, I want to say half, if not more, of these videos had some sort of, like, either nudist colony or sex convention. And it's weird. You'd think this would be for kids, but I guess kids grow up fast. So yeah, it definitely felt like they were changing him to be whatever. It was fine, you know? He's a do-gooder, wanting to do good by the people. It's still one of those weird things, but anyways, I've said a lot about the Bandit and my feelings about the Bandit. And then the final one that they had, those are all TV movies, I think, by the way. The Bandit and the Bandit Goes Country, Bandit, Beauty and the Bandit, and Bandit Silver Angel, I believe, are all TV movies. Should say on here. And the 4 television movies to the whole new generation. Yeah. That one had it where Bandit's uncle is trying to grift him into helping with a amusement park. Bandit refuses, the uncle dies, and so he does, and is left the something, I guess. And he's bottom line, he's helping now with the amusement park while people are trying to do stuff to shut it down. And it's like slow paced, not much car action, and that's to me is what Bandit originally was a guy outsmarting cops, which happens, but like not as impressively as the first few. Then again, TV movies, so the budget can only go so far. But yeah, overall, not bad, but yeah. I definitely won't be watching any of those again. Maybe the first Bandit, maybe. But yeah. And then the next thing I watched, I'm like going through my movies from the Z to A. So that's why there'll be a lot of, you know, S's soon. But they're all S's, besides this one, which is Van Helsing, the London assignment, which is the assignment the Van Helsing goes on at the beginning of the movie. Van Helsing movie with, I think, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. And it's just showing him going after Hyde. And it was interesting. Definitely gives a lot more information of what the mission was and what Hyde was all about. Before the whole, you know, beginning of the movie. Because the movie, the Van Helsing movie does start with him going after Hyde and killing Hyde and whatnot. Spoilers for like the first 5 minutes of a movie. Yeah, it was interesting to see like why that was going on and what Hyde's actual plan was there, which I did not guess at all. It took, as soon as it was stated, I'm like, oh, what? Okay. Yeah, good animation, good voice acting. Well done. Though very short, like 30 minutes and whatnot. And then the next one I watched was Slasher.com, which is interesting as it's well shot, well acted. The special effects and blood and whatnot look really good. It is really well done. Kind of weird, but still good. Where you find out right at the beginning of the movie that there is a serial killer on the loose who's using social or dating apps in order to hunt his prey and whatnot. And it's like, okay, you have a whole 5-10 minutes of detectives talking about it, talking about the cases, and being like, hey, yeah, so if you're doing stuff, don't date online for a while. And then, of course, it goes to a couple who are meeting up, guy and girl. Yeah, it's a lot of girls being killed. And they meet up, they're like, oh, you look different from your photo and whatnot. Oh, a lot of things look kind of different, but that's okay, that's fine, says the girl. And she's like, yeah, you know what? We met. This is the first time meeting in person. I rented us some cabins in the woods. Legitimately. And they make note of like, oh yeah, the serial killer is on the loose. Or maybe they don't. Maybe it is that she doesn't know, but I'm pretty sure she knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. And, yeah, they go there, and there's a classic creepy, wood-style family. That's just very odd and whatnot, and spoilers, oh no, they're villains. And they kill people who come to the cabin and whatnot. And they're master killers, serial killers. And then the guy and girl get captured, the guy gets away, and must go back for her. Again, really well done, it looks really good. The effects were really nice, everything worked really well, I think. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I recommend it. I recommend giving it a watch if you're looking for something good to watch. But, you know, it is the killer ancestral family type dynamic, which also kind of gets uprooted a bit. It's really weird, but I liked it. I think there was a lot of thought that went into Slasher.com. And it worked really, really well. It looked really, really well. I'll have to look up what more of the people who made this are doing. The next one I watched was Sin Self-Induced Nightmare. And this, I guess, was an anthology series made by a few different rising filmmakers who each got their own tale. There's 5 of them, I guess, in total. There's 5 things in total, 5 stories in total. It's anthology. If you don't know what an anthology story is, it's one where there's, like, usually a main through line of, like, me at the computer talking to you guys and being like, oh, you know, I heard a story, and then it'll go off into, like, a story. Then it'll come back to me, talking a little more, having fun, going, oh, you know what? I thought of another story. And then tell another story. And there have been some good ones. There's an interesting one. Interesting Christmas one that was really well done, I think. Let me see if I can't find it. Yeah. All creatures were stirring. That was a good one, I believe, from what I remember. Where a couple, I believe on a first date... Oh, might I also say that this one had a dating thing online, too. So that's two movies back-to-back I had that involved online dating, which I think is hilarious. Oh, raining here, so I'll leave it for now. And Gracie's here. Oh, Gracie's here, so let's leave. Wait a minute. Yeah, all through the night, or all was quiet, whatever the one I just pulled off the wall there. That one's whole gimmick was like a couple also dating. I think it was their first date going to like a bizarre show, and so people on stage were acting out all of the stories that you hear about, or that you see, ending in a weird, interesting way. So that's anthology. Just usually one person telling a story or showing stories or stories going on, and they sometimes come together in the end for like, you're telling a story and like, oh yeah, one's about a lumberjack who went crazy. The second one is about a girl who lost her parents and is now trying to get a new family. The third one is about a child who kills their parents out of rage and whatnot. In the end, it comes together where the lumberjack, the girl get together, and then they adopt the child. It's like, oh wow, everything came together in the end. But yeah, sometimes they all come together. Oftentimes, it's just, you know, something completely different, but it's also a different tale, and whatnot. And oftentimes, the anthologies are really good, they work, they're neat, they have a good premise and whatnot. An exceptional bond, because nothing as promised. That's not something I designed, mind you. Dang. I got 2 lax. That sucks. But yeah, this one wasn't as highly developed, made. Yeah, I think it was lacking, in my opinion. Like, fine if you want something goofy, but they weren't trying to be goofy, I think. I think they were trying to be serious. Like, there were interesting premises in it. Interesting premises. A story was told that was fine, but just kind of lacking. Which sucks. And then the next one. Yeah, for some reason, a lot of the S's I had were all horror movies. Another one was Silent Retreat, where I guess a small company, I think they're in tech or something else. The boss and like 5 coworkers go into a cabin in the woods in order to relax, and just have a company retreat thing, where suddenly one of the girls goes missing, and then shenanigans ensue. Last up, Cozy Bay. That one was good too. It was well done. There's a story about an insane asylum, I believe. It's an insane asylum, or like a place where people who are troubled go. Kids, mind you, kids. And so, while stuff's going on, you're kind of learning the backstory of a character, of one of the characters. How they're not mentally well, and stuff happened to them, it was horrible, and whatnot. And that was also, it was well done, it looked good. The special effects were neat. And yeah, another fine one. And then the last one I watched, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before, and it wasn't until Shudder, which has the one guy who played the one guy in Fringe, which is another show I liked. Which is a show I liked. Also, really, all the actors did really good. It's an interesting story, but I must have watched it before, because it was getting to the ending, and stuff was going on, and I immediately went like, oh, I remember this now. Right as I was getting to the end of it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know this. Kind of sucks. But yeah, it's like, because what happens is, the main character, she's coming into town with her boyfriend, who, he's a photographer in Japan, so they're going, to Japan, or Tokyo, or something. I apologize if I don't know. Again, I'm just glancing over. But yeah, they were just watching, they hit a girl, and then they start getting haunted by said girl, showing up in photographs, and whatnot, spooking them, doing, ghostly things to them, and so they're trying to figure it out, going through stuff and whatnot, and it's an interesting time going through. Yeah. I don't want to say too much, because there is a good mystery to it that I enjoyed when I saw. But yeah, that was the last movie I've seen so far. I'm watching also, and now I'm on to Scarface. The classic Scarface, which I had never seen before. So it's nice to go through some... This is why it's fun going through these movies, because there's some classics I have. I bought a while ago, and I just never watched them. And so now it's my time to watch them. But yeah, so Shudder was good. It looked good. It was really well done. It was fun. In the sun. Down by the bay. Yeah, this one might not have any gyroids. What am I doing? What am I going? Yeah, so now I'm in the midst of watching, it is 5 p.m. I'm in the midst of watching Scarface, which is a movie that's was in pop culture for a little bit there, at least. I haven't heard anyone talking about it now, but there was a point. I think "Say hello to my little friend" is one of the main things you hear a lot, if anything, from the movie. There's that, and I've also heard the saying, "This town is like a pussy, and it's ready to be fucked." That also I've heard once or twice. But yeah, so I'm actually watching it, and it's good. About it, I didn't know it took place around the Cuban crime wave incident, where I guess at one point things were going on between Cuba and America. Where, America decided, hey, let's have the people come over from Europe? No, not Europe. Cuba. What am I doing? My mind's a-going. Any goings on? Wendell. 24th. Thank you. So yeah, during the time when America opened up boats for relatives to come over to America, and some people, a fraction of them, took the opportunity to send criminals over and whatnot. I believe. I'm not an expert on it. It's just from what I saw from glancing. And so he was one of those criminals who came over, trying to make a new life. Okay, good, they are here. In America, doing terrible things. Ding Lloyd! Yay! 17 left. And yeah. So we're getting into him getting more money, getting more power, getting to where he classically is, and whatnot. Man. Man, it's been good. And unfortunately, that's all the movies I've really been watching. And whatnot. That's the next one up. Oh! Hold on. No. How could I forget? There were two others that I watched. Yeah. The Scarface I'm watching, and then the Sandlot collection is what I'm going to watch after that. Yeah. But I also watched Seventh Son. Which is well made, period piece with good good makeup and whatnot. It looks really good. It was a really good movie. I recommend watching it. Oh. Where a powerful witch is being released into the world again after being locked away for 10 years. And so the man who locked her away needs to find a seventh son, because they're the seventh son of a seventh son, because they're the most powerful, I guess. In order to stop her. And so it's about him finding his apprentice dies, so he finds a new person, and they're off to try and stop him. The mentor is trying to teach the mentee all he needs to know before the time in like 10 days from when they meet about what needs to go on and how to do stuff, yada yada yada. You know, classic, oh, you're the chosen one. Or you could be the chosen one. We need you at top position so we can win. And it goes really well. You know. Fine story. And whatnot. Looked really well. Was really put together and whatnot. And then the final movie I watched, well, I guess Shall We Dance? An old movie in black and white that was kind of a musical, I guess. And movies in the past, their plots are so weird sometimes. Because a lot of them are just like, oh, you're a guy, I'm a girl, we're not going to get married, or are interested in each other. Oh, but someone said something, now we have to be interested in each other. Oh, we have to get married. And this one has a famous singer? Yeah, it's also a tap dancing movie. He's a tap dancer, so there's a lot of him tap dancing. And they go on roller skates. It's really bizarre and interesting to watch. Yeah, she's a ballet star. No, isn't... Anyways, he's a tap star, she's not. There's a rumor going around, apparently for some reason, that he and her got married and are having kids. And so they meet, they discuss it, and they have to decide, oh, maybe we should actually get married, or maybe we shouldn't. And it's just, you know, bizarre. And a musical. But a lot of movies back then were like that. But yeah, so not bad if you wanted to see some nice tap dancing. They can be here. Really? No, I just need a Mega Quazoid. Yeah, so now that is all the movies I've watched over the past few days. Oh well. Hold on. Well, model, that was from the mayor. That's good luck. Huh. So yeah, like I said, trying to go through my movies that I have, because I have way too many movies that I just haven't viewed yet, and TV shows. Like, literally the row behind me, third row up here, is just full of TV shows I have not yet watched, and then movies behind them. So going through all those has been fun. I knew it. Mini Freakoid. Nope. And with us not doing, me not doing whatever, Tara J. Wolfie and the others, I'll definitely have more time to watch videos as I edit my thing. Or movies. Hey, Mr. Bear. Yeah, that's, I think, about does it. All the movies I've watched recently. A lot of movies, a lot of horror movies there. But anyway, that'll be it for me. I'm out, you see. Gonna leave while the leaving is good, you know. So, let's go outside and be there. But yeah, I gotta remember, I need to be on next Sunday. I have like 2 Sundays left, I believe. And then the one Friday, I have to go to get the market thing. Not to mention the 28th, which is 10 days away. Ugh, being the American Thanksgiving, or celebrating the American, at least celebrating the American Thanksgiving in Animal Crossing here. But yeah. Nintendo. Alright. So there you go. We just have one last place, being Pickland, where I'll need to Pickland, where I'll need to do the thing. Gyroids. Get gyroids from Pickland. And hopefully I don't... Well, I didn't really fall... I fell behind. But also it snowed on like 4 different places, so no matter what... That's right. Alright, get in the house. But yeah. Nintendo. It looked like the pink fuzzy dice is doing well where it is, because you can still see behind it somewhat. But it is still very visible. Which is what I wanted. So that'll be a permanent stay, I think, unless something happens. But either way, thank you, my feathers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next anytime. Take care.